Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kevin Jackwitz. This is the Kaged match, and this is a review for WWE SmackDown for October 18th, 2019. And I'm going to tell you how this went. I turned on the TV to watch SmackDown. I was a couple of minutes late. Instantly, I see Baron Corbin on the TV. I turn the TV off. That's how it goes for me from now on. When they're using the people that are just boring and bland, and this is going to be the beginning and obviously the end of the show, I'm not interested. That means the show is going to be boring and bland in at least two major points. I don't care about these people. I'm done acting like WWE deserves anything, any recognition, any viewership, any money. I've already canceled the WWE network again because I'm just not interested in the product. It sucks again. I'm sorry. They had a few good weeks and then they've gone back to a bunch of garbage. So from now on, I may turn on the channel to watch the program live. And if I see that there's a lot of crap on there that I'm just not interested in, or people that I know are not going to entertain me, I'm going to turn the TV off. So I went back, got on YouTube after the show was over, and this is what we got. You start the show with Reigns versus Nakamura. This is the advertised big main event, and they start the show with it. And so I kind of figured something was going to happen. Of course, Sami Zayn is out there with Nakamura. He's causing trouble. He's getting involved. And apparently, WWE is just like paying a lot of attention to AEW, because you can see they're doing a lot of the same things that AEW were doing the past 3 weeks, even though WWE hasn't done that like ever. Examples, Sami Zayn getting physically involved in the match, and the referee sees it and they just don't pay attention to it. So, again, this is WWE not paying attention to their own rules, not what AEW is doing, what they have built for 40 years. And at the end, Baron Corbin, for some reason, comes out. He hits Roman Reigns with his scepter. Daniel Bryan comes out to help Roman Reigns. And he goes like he's going to do a Suicida on Shinsuke Nakamura outside the ring. Sami Zayn grabs his leg. Nakamura comes in, hits him with a Kinshasa. So that was your open. And I clicked off right about there when I saw Baron Corbin. Didn't care, didn't want to see him. And personally, he seems like an alright guy. But his character sucks and he's boring on TV. So, I mean, what more can I say? After that, you get an absolutely ridiculous New Day Heavy Machinery bit where Heavy Machinery are trying to make friends with New Day, making pancake batter with like a whole jug of protein powder. And then Otis, of course, has to just drink it and let it get all over his beard. And I've already said that I'm not a fan of Heavy Machinery, especially Otis, as far as the gimmick. It's not funny to me, it's just stupid. It is what it is, that's my opinion. Then you get Chad Gable versus Curtis Axel. I'm not going to call him Shorty Gable. Bo Dallas is there, he gets involved, so 2 matches. You already got outside interference in both. The match didn't really do a whole lot for me. I like Chad Gable. I think he's talented. I think this gimmick sucks. And it just goes to show how out of touch WWE is. After the match, though, Chad Gable cuts a in-ring promo, kind of a passionate promo about accepting who you are and accepting people's criticism and using it as fuel for their fire to do better or to rise above. The promo was fine. It wasn't exceptional. It was good. Then you get Hulk Hogan. He's like via satellite or something. And they're asking him about the situation with Seth Rollins, who is no longer team captain for Hogan, but facing Bray Wyatt at Crown Jewel. They just announced Seth Rollins as team captain. Clearly, they can't figure out what they're doing at WWE. Another example of how they just absolutely have sucked lately. So you've got a terrible opening, a bad promo, repetitive interference in matches, and then dropping the ball with this whole Seth Rollins leading Team Hogan. Everything about this has been bad so far. Then you get New Day versus Heavy Machinery. I'm sorry, New Day with Heavy Machinery versus Rude, Ziggler, The Revival. And with this, man, I mean, it was an alright match. You did have a lot of Otis gyrating, which is, like I said, is just not entertaining to me. Like, I'm sorry, he's a big dude that acts goofy. How many times do we see that in WWE? It does nothing for me. It's just stupid in my opinion. And like I said, that is my opinion. Sometimes they have some humor that lands with me, but this isn't it. So I'm going to cut this one short. New Day and Heavy Machinery take the win on it. It is what it is. Kayla interviews Daniel Bryan. It was alright. Nothing spectacular about it. You get an Ollie promo package. I do like Ollie's promo packages. I've said that in the past. I think he does a really good job of making them his own. And I think that's important. You got to let these guys have their personality come out. And his packages are actually kind of unique. So I like that. Miz TV with Bayley. She brings out Sasha Banks. It was nice to see Sasha because we understand that she's out on an injury. So Miz TV is really throwing some daggers at Bayley, trying to get her to explain why she had the big heel turn, cut down the Bayley buddies. It showed kids crying at home and freaking out in the audience. And at first she just did the, I don't know, I don't owe anybody any explanations. Miz keeps throwing some barbs and then she just starts lashing out. Gets cut off by Nikki Cross, who says, enough. We'll just see what happens after this six-pack challenge that's about to happen. And so that kind of leads into Nikki Cross, Dana Brooke, Lacey Evans, Carmella, Sonya Deville, and Mandy Rose in a six-pack challenge. It had a couple of decent spots to it. Other than that, it was kind of unimpressive. The best thing of the night for me, personally, was the fact that they let Nikki Cross win, and she is now the number one contender for Bayley's belt. I like that. I like Nikki Cross. I think she's really good, really dynamic in the ring. So yeah, that to me, that was the highlight of the night. After that, you get Braun Strowman versus Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak trying to teach Braun Strowman what he should do and not do against Tyson Fury, or he's going to get knocked out. And of course, that leads to Braun Strowman just rolling over Drew Gulak. So we kind of see where his spot is in SmackDown right now. Braun Strowman, quick dominant win. What can you say? That leads to the main event. Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin with Shinsuke Nakamura. Of course, they got Sami Zayn there. It was there. Daniel Bryan was the best part of the whole match. Easily. Like, not just the best part, easily the best part. Reigns, he spears Corbin through the barricade. Daniel Bryan finally hits the knee on Shinsuke, and there you go. I'm going to be honest, man. A lot of this I was just as uninterested in as I could be. I couldn't, as soon as I turned the TV on and I saw Baron Corbin being highlighted, I'm like, no, dude, I'm done. I just turned it off. So here's a clear message to WWE and Fox from yours truly, which they will probably never hear, but I don't care. If you want people to tune into your channel, your show, you've got to use the people that are entertaining. You've got to use the people that are good in the ring, that can pull off a good match, that can talk on a microphone. Baron Corbin is not that person. I see him, I'm turning my TV off. Lacey Evans is another person. I see her, I'm turning my TV off. It's that simple. I'm done with WWE. I don't give a shit if I see another show. I'm just there with the company. We've got something else to watch now, and I hate to bring that up like it matters to WWE at all, but it might if enough people started just tuning out. Like, their programming is garbage lately again. They had a few good weeks where I was really interested, they really picked up the ball, and they started to run with it, and then they just dropped it again for some reason. And that leaves me just at a point where I don't care about the company at all. At all. Like, I do not care. I will happily turn off the TV when WWE's on. That's how I feel, and that's what I'm going to do. So I feel like more people need to do that, though. We need to send a very clear message to Vince McMahon that we don't care about being treated like marks anymore, and you thinking that we're just going to accept what you give us and we're going to buy tickets no matter what you do. A lot of people do that regardless, which is sad. I'm just done. People, if you don't like the product, turn it off. I do this to do the reviews, but I go to YouTube and I watch it afterwards. I don't give them ratings. They don't deserve ratings. They don't deserve money. That's how I feel. So, I know I went off on a bit of a tangent there, but I honestly think it's kind of a necessary tangent. Because people just passively accept the crap that WWE has been giving us. I don't want to do that anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give this a 0 out of 10. And the reason I'm giving it a 0 out of 10 is not to shit on some of the performers who actually went out there and tried. It's because of the complete lack of effort. The complete lack of effort knowing that you are getting dominated by AEW as far as programming. The ratings on Wednesday night speak for themselves. But, they're just getting dominated. If you watch Monday Night Raw, and you put that up against AEW, no contest. If you put SmackDown up against AEW, no contest. NXT is good, but they are suffering from all of WWE's other programming. And so people are just naturally going to tune into AEW, which does hurt NXT. So at the end of the day, that's where I'm at. 0 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackowitz. Kaged Nation, out.